Hi, I'm Helga Henry, and on this Creative Shift vlog, we're going to talk about the 4 formats of presentation that means you don't have to rely all the time on PowerPoint. So previously, when we've talked about presentation, we've talked about preparation and looking at why you're doing your presentation and what the call to action is. And in this vlog, I'm going to talk about a few things that you can do that maybe change it up a little, make it more interactive, or maybe give you some formats that doesn't always mean you have to stand there with a slide deck going through them one by one. If your presentation needs to deliver quite a lot of in-depth coverage, but you also want a high level of interactivity, think about the pub quiz format, by which I mean make it a bit more question and answer. You know the picture round? Have you got pictures of people or things that are really important in your business that you can put as a pub round? Give it round to everybody, get people split into teams, get them talking and writing. Share the answers as a group. You're already talking about the content in a new way. If you want a similar level of interactivity, but you just want to do a more general overview, you don't need to dig into detail, you can think about popular formats from TV game shows. The headlines round from Have I Got News For You? Can you take a trade publication, make a slide of a headline and black out the key word? Your audience can then suggest the words. Another thing I've seen work really well is that people have gone out and asked 100 people in surveys, family fortune style, and then got people to guess the most popular answer. What are most of our customer complaints about? What's our most popular product? What did we sell the most of last year? I've actually seen it done where people have actually mimicked the family fortune's logo, graphic and sound effects. It works really well. If it's unavoidable that you need to tell people quite a lot of detail, I really think it's important to then tell them a story about it so that they care. It's a format I call fact and anecdote. It brings things to life and turns dry figures into something a bit more vivid. For example, many years ago when I still worked at Fierce Festival, we had an event that was held on the side of the rotunda. A man built a nest and lived there as a bird for 7 days and 7 nights. 350,000 people saw that piece of work. But actually one of the people who thought it was most moving and most affecting was the big issue seller who used to sell right by the bull ring. In fact, all of the big issue sellers in Birmingham couldn't stop talking about the man in the nest. And part of that, I think, was that it was about somebody who'd found a home in the city centre. That's an example of how you bring what could be a large anonymous number to life with a specific anecdote. And finally, if you want to look at a sort of low level of interactivity, maybe there are too many people to do anything more interactive, and you're in a sort of overview of your subject matter, think about the extended metaphor. Tell a story. Tell the story of your user or the customer experience. Give people a flavour of what you're talking about by, in a linear way, starting at the beginning and ending in the future. Business owners and business managers, it's a great thing to share your personal story as a way of reflecting values by sharing a little bit of your past. So, there you have it. You don't always have to rely on simply doing a slide deck and working through slides in a linear way. There are some other things that you can think about, other ways to approach a presentation depending on the level of detail you need to go into, the level of interactivity you need or want or are comfortable with. If you're not sure about these ideas, try them out in a small context first and then build them up. But do think about them next time you're called to make a presentation. And don't forget, Creative Shift offers specialist training and coaching to allow you to really make the most of your presentation opportunities. So if you want your presentations with Zing, give us a call. That's it from this Creative Shift vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching. Join us next time. Bye.